beautiful people. Today I want to talk about the sun moving into Aquarius, where Saturn is already there. Now, Sun is not moving into Aquarius alone. Sun is moving into Aquarius with Mercury, and they're both going to be conjunct till February 27th, forming a Buddha-Aditya yoga. Sun being consciousness and Mercury being communication. This yoga is a yoga that facilitates enhancing of your identity, of your consciousness with communication. This yoga is really good for PR, for networking, for people who are building a career on social media, and even for people who are building an identity, a presence on social media. However, this Buddha yoga is not easy because Saturn is already there. And Saturn is present in Aquarius in its moon trikona sign. Sun Saturn conjunction is normally rare, and this is not going to happen in Aquarius for the next 30 years. So, what's going to happen here? This period acts as a reality check, highlighting themes of power, of structure, of discipline. Sun represents authority, ego, power, leadership, and Saturn is discipline and structure, hard work. When these two planets come together, there is an inherent tension in both of them. Now, this forces individuals to re-evaluate their ambitions, their responsibility, their status, and brings up questions about personal authority. So, this conjunction is going to bring things like career shifts, ego clashes, lessons in patience. Normally, a Sun Saturn conjunction always brings issues what in the ancient Jyotish texts was called clashes between father and son, between authority people and the people uh, who are suffering under that authority. So, this conjunction is going to be impacting signs like Aquarius, Lord is Saturn, Capricorn again, the Lord is Saturn, and Leo, which is ruled by the Sun, as well as those who are going through dashas, mahadashas of Sun, of Saturn, and even antardashas of Sun and Saturn. If a person goes through this period with humility, does not impose their ideas on others forcefully, is diplomatic, treats others with respect, and can be pleasant and can discuss issues and negotiate issues without major ego clashes, can navigate this period better than people who clash. People with powerful Mars, Jupiter, and Sun are known to be ego driven, and these people can find the influence of Saturn very suffocating, very harsh. Now, let me tell you the effect of this period on our ascendant. Aries Ascendant. The Sun is transiting your 11th house. This affects gains, network, friendships. There can be possible conflicts with father figures, with government authorities, with bosses, with social leaders. And particularly if you're second in command and if you interact very often with your bosses, be very careful and deal with everything very strategically. Otherwise, there can be major clashes. Avoid ego driven disputes. Embrace a practical approach. And this period can be navigated well and will give long term benefits. Now, if you have a Taurus moon or a Taurus ascendant, the Sun transits your 10th. Now, 10th house is career, recognition due to career, professional success. You will find that you have increased work, you have increased responsibility, you have also increased respect. But there is a possibility of ego clashes with seniors. If you are involved with real estate transactions or if you are designing your investments, this requires careful handling and this requires you to look at the bigger picture. Do not go in with a selfish attitude or an ego driven attitude. Work hard, be consistent, and your work will show steady and realistic growth. Gemini Ascendant. The sun is transiting your ninth house. Ninth house is education, philosophy, travel. There can be delays in work, especially if it is related to big companies, multinationals, if it is government related work, and if there are travels, especially to foreign lands, there will definitely be delays. Time to introspect, time to evaluate your career choices, your life path, your values. Cancer Ascendant. The sun is transiting your eighth house. Eighth house is transformations. Eighth house is death and inheritances. So I see possible financial fluctuation, unexpected expenses, inheritance matters, increased focus on research, on astrology, on spiritual matters, ego management in personal relationships within your family, with your adult children, with your spouse, with your parents, will gain a lot of importance right now. Leo ascendants. Sun transits your seventh house. Seventh house is marriage, legal relationships, partnership. Ego conflicts are possible, especially in personal relationships. They should be handled maturely. And please keep your communication clear and concise. Deal with other people with patience and do not make unrealistic commitments because this will lead to problems. Virgo ascendants. Virgo, you are practical and the sun is transiting your sixth house, the house of disease, the house of challenges, the house of health related problems. Now, with the sun in the sixth, there will be competitiveness, there will be discipline, there can be legal matters, but because the sun is there, you may have success in them. A limited kind of a success. There will be work related challenges, there can be health issues particularly related to joints. To maintain stability, keep your communication with your partners, with your office, with your co-workers, keep your communication written or keep it very clear and to the point. Libra ascendants, the sun transits your fifth house. Fifth house is education, creativity, romance. There can be creative blocks. There can be mental pressure that can make your efficiency less than optimum. Your relationships will require a softer approach in communication. Do not get into arguments. Do not keep your conversations long because that can lead to conflicts. Scorpio ascendant, the sun is in your fourth house. This affects your home, family, mental peace. Expect a lot of ego clashes with elders at home, with adult children. There can be career pressures and there can be tension in real estate matters that can harm your work-life balance. Sagittarius ascendant, the sun is transiting your third house. Third house is communication and self expression. If you are in politics, media, public speaking, your career will grow. You will see success. There can be possible travel delays and miscommunication or document related issues. So think carefully before speaking and check and recheck your tickets and travel plans before you move. Avoid hasty decisions. Capricorn, sun is transiting your second house. Second house is speech. It is wealth and family matters. Keep your voice low. Check your attitude when you talk. There can be conflicts due to joint assets, conflicts due to family wealth, joint incomes. Invest some time into discussing joint budgets and do some financial planning. Aquarius ascendant. The sun is transiting your first house. First house is your identity, your personal goals. It is also your ego. So there can be ego clashes, Aquarius, and you will have a strong desire for independence, for recognition, which can lead to major clashes in your workplace also. Stress management will become very essential during this period, otherwise, it can lead to health issues. Pisces Ascendant, the Sun is in your 12th house. Foreign connections and expenses, increase spiritual awareness, increase mental stress. There can be delays in legal matters, delays in visas, uh, that can lead to cancel of travel plans. Watch for your anger. Control your temper, control your impulsive decisions. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that this period will fuel anger. This period will bring ego clashes. There can be career shifts. There can be personal revelations that will lead to a shift in your attitude, a shift in the way you look at people around. This is a rare event, Sun and Saturn conjunction. It does bring a lot of ego battles, career shifts, and this period demands discipline, patience, a practical attitude towards discipline, towards decision making. And if you want to navigate this period smoothly, try to be humble, try to be pleasant in your interaction with others, and be tolerant and flexible. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Press the bell icon. Thank you for listening to me. This is Ritu Lalit, astrologer and healer. Namaste.